made it even better.
Yeah, fuck
This has to be the worst set these people will ever hear in their life.
Yeah.
And I will happily take the wooden spoon for that one.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta start leaning into it and just be like, this is just what's fucking happening, man.
Yeah.
This is just what's fucking happening. Would you rather be able to scream? Would you rather be able to sing screamo really well, or would you rather be able to actually sing like pop really well?
Well, if you can actually sing, there's so much money in that.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Really be actually good at it.
to be able to appeal to pretty much everyone.
That's
like,
so
in
true.
the world.
That's such a good fucking point as well. Is that because like singing, you can really just do whatever the fuck you want,
Yeah.
and people will just fuck with it if it sounds good.
Yeah.
Because people will just connect with it instantly. But I mean, like, oh, dude, screamo, dude. There's a part. There's gotta be that part. That's just like it's gotta feel pretty good if you're just on stage, just literally just screaming like your tonsils pop.
Yeah.
Wah!
I get
What about
you.
rapping? Would you rather be a singer or a rapper?
I'd rather be neither, but if I had to choose, probably rapper. Are we recording?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah, I always
yeah.
do this. I fucking just start and don't say anything about it. Just get straight into it.
All right, bet. Well, yeah, probably a rapper.
Fuck yeah.
guy
Fuck
can,
yeah.
like-
Do you listen to rap much, or do you like?
I definitely used to, but
Who
now
didn't,
it's like
oh my god, did you have an Australian rap phase?
no. I was
Yeah, they
more
didn't
like
include you.
UK drill and
Yeah.
yeah, just I guess just normal sounding.
Yeah, normal
Rap,
sounding
hip-hop,
humans
like-
who don't fucking sound absolute dog
Yeah,
shit.
I know,
Rapping on
like-
the ill chain.
Imagine sounding like a fucking Aussie, bro.
Oh, dude, it kind of sucks. Everyone thinks it's sick around the world until you hear like Australian rap. It's like it's not all hilltop hoods.
No,
it's
no,
really not. It's not. Because the reason I ask is because I feel like everyone at my school when we were younger, at some point when they were 18, everyone for at least like a month just loved Australian rap for no reason, and
Yeah.
then just kind of came to and was just like, this sucks. This fucking sucks. Because like at the time you're just like, oh my god, I drink goon, yay, relatability, yay. But
Yeah.
it's like, no, shut up.
I mean,
But-
like, there's only been like two. Well, I don't know if you can count one of them as like straight Aussie, but there's only been like two that I would actually say that I like. It's like,
Yeah.
apart from Hilltop Hoods, like you got
Yeah.
Chillin' It and 1-4.
Yeah.
I do rate
Yeah,
1-4.
yeah.
They're pretty
Dude,
sick.
yeah, people get them a lot of shit. I feel like especially because when they popped off, I feel like I had the effect where once everyone overplays it, you kind of go like fuck, all right, I need to take a second.
Yeah.
Then when you actually listen to it, it's actually good. Did you watch the 1-4 documentary?
Oh, I could have. I don't remember. It was a while ago. No, it was. It's not
like-
recent.
No, it's not super recent.
Yeah.
It was, I think maybe just because I watched it recently. I think
Yeah,
it's
possibly.
recent. Probably not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've watched it. I might
it's
have to
just
check
like-
it out though.
It just fucking goes over their story, and it's just like, dude, it's so funny. My girlfriend and I, we live in Chippendale, and we've driven past. Have you seen the Kid Leroy mural?
No.
There's like some mural around the back, like near Waterloo, because that guy grew up in like the houses, like in Waterloo. It's fucking crazy. I just remember we kept going past the mural, and she was just like, "Who the fuck is that?" Just thinking it was just like some random fucking guy who just liked Kid Leroy. I was like, "No, he's like Australian, you know that." She was just like, "No, what the fuck."
You'd never believe it.
No, exactly. Yeah, she was just like, "What the fuck this Justin Bieber looking dude?" Because she's from Armidale, so she's
Yeah.
got no idea. Anyway, I'm waffling, mate. Welcome, thank you,
Yes.
Christian. Do you call yourself Christian or Chris?
Chris, yeah.
Chris,
I don't really
checks
like
out.
Christian, to be honest, but
Oh, dude, that, I mean, that's understandable. My name's fucking James, dude.
that's fine.
No, dude, James.
It's
If I-
catchy.
Dude, it's so boring. It's such a boring name, dude.
Maybe just because, it's you. You think, oh,
That's true. That's true. I feel like who isn't a bit self-deprecating about the name? Obviously, you've got to do. But no, mate. Welcome, Illusion.
yes, thank you for having
Welcome
me.
to the podcast. I'm fucking happy. I'm happy to have you here.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to you as well because I really tried to stalk you. I really tried, but I couldn't get anything. I couldn't pull
Oh.
up anything, dude.
Yeah, there's not too much going on online with me, to be honest, apart from the normal Instagram. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any specific reason for that, or you just do your thing, man?
I mean, I've got like, for example, a personal account, but I made a fresh one to like trying to detach from old
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
oh well, here we are.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But no, it makes me intrigued. I feel like I've got a lot to ask you, a lot to see what's going on.
Yeah.
But so I mean, straight off the rip though, I want to talk about your DJing. I want to talk about, what you're into. What got you into DJing? Because we talked a little bit like off mic for a second about you being into game development. What was the kind of process between you being into game development to transitioning to mixing and music?
Well, it was kind of out of the blue, like very on the spot. Like I don't know if you've heard Smokey D&B.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so as Toby, he's like pretty much my closest mate right now. He got into mixing, maybe 2 years ago or something. He got some decks, and I never really understood it, but we both liked drum and bass.
Nice.
He got me into that, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to sign up to this Your Shot thing," and he got in, and then he convinced me to sign up a bit later on. And I got in as well, and we were like, "Bro, we're actually fucking doing this!" Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I just kind of fell in love with it all,
Yeah.
like with the people, just mixing. Like, it's fucking sick. Like,
Yeah,
my
100%.
god,
Oh, dude, fucking oath.
it is just something special. And then I don't know, Your Shot kind of timed really well with when I finished my diploma at TAFE, and so I was already questioning like if I wanted to stay at TAFE or not, because I didn't know if I needed it. And I don't know. I just kind of decided to focus on it a bit. I'm very glad I did. My God, so much potential there. Like,
Yeah, well, dude, I mean, you've blown the fucking roof off the D&B thing, man. 'Cause, it's like, I mean, if you think about D&B, like, you've absolutely took it by the balls, right? Like, you talk about D&B in the scene, bro. It's like, everything from like Ignition Milk to just like, because I mean, Ignition Milk could be a huge fucking part of it. Hey, just like,
yeah, I just feel like originally comes from like when Steppers was there. Like, I just love the vibe in that room. Like, having your mates there backstage, just fucking vibing. Like,
yeah.
It's just such a good atmosphere back there. Like, especially when it's like crowded as well. You got everyone coming up on stage and just such good times. Oh my God.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So, Ignition's pretty much just me trying to chase that feeling, trying to get it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So-
I guess that's like the whole. That's music. That's DJing. It's like just chasing the fucking feeling. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this shit slaps, dude.
Yeah.
Shit fucking slaps.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Good
Fuck
shit.
yeah, 100%. But it's like, were you always into drum and bass, or did you get
No.
into it when you started mixing?
So I got into it when I started TAFE. I was 17. Yeah. So Toby got me into it. At the start, I was like, bro, this is just a compilation of sounds. Like, what is this? But then he eased me into it, started showing me like a bit of dance floor, a bit of liquid to start with.
Did you start with like dance floor and liquid?
Yeah.
I feel like that's always kind of how it goes. Hey.
Yeah.
You can't. No one listens to Belgian and goes like, "This shit slaps." Like, who the fuck would ever do that?
It definitely took me a bit, and then Goki, he was the artist to flip the switch with. Dizzy, I think that was the song. That song flipped something in my brain, and
Yeah.
we're off.
Yeah. And let's just full steam ahead.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What were some of the first kind of artists that you were listening to when you were getting into it?
Oh, bit of Mackie G, Emily Mackus, Headaches, just the normal, you know what I mean? Subfocus.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything special, I guess, but
Yeah. But you just kind of like started like going with the flow with all them.
yeah.
True, yeah, fucking oath. So take me through the Your Shot journey then, from the point of when you started, you get into there, you're going to the classes, to when you're actually playing like your first show and getting booked for that first show. And what was that kind of process for you? Because I think it's always fascinating to kind of see how people do it.
From after the competition, like from that point?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
everything from like building the community within it to branching outside of it to kind of find your own thing.
Okay. So it started off like, I don't know if it was the first week after your shop, but it was pretty soon after Steppers started up at home venue.
Yeah.
And me and Toby, we went to that open night, the first night there. Met a bunch of people. And right at the end, I went up to Alex, Robust, and I was like, oh, I really like this shit. Like, I'd be so keen to like give this a go.
Yeah.
You know, if you got anything, just let me know. And that little leap of faith there, because I was shitting bricks when I went up to him.
Of course.
But that's pretty much how it started. And then it's not like I was given a gig straight off the bat, but that kind of got me to keep going. You know what I mean? And like, sort of like get a bit closer with the people like in the scene who went there, and then they'd give me pointers. And then my first gig came at a bush doof, not Steppers. It was Jungle Speed. They posted something, and I messaged them on Instagram like, yo, this is sick. Like, love to get involved, because I had been to a burner in the past, and I had no idea it was run by some of the same people, but yeah, and they were like pretty keen to get me on, so that's how it started.
Yeah. First gig at a fucking bush doof as well. That's right. Fucking
Yeah, it went horribly. Started raining at the start of my gig, so
oh my fucking god.
and then we had like 4 or 5 power outages in my set.
Oh dude.
But hey, got through it.
Like, hey, welcome to the real world.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, it's not all fucking sunshine and rainbows.
Yep.
It's like, oh Jesus. What's some of your most memorable moments since then, and like when you're playing out, anything that's gone wrong, anything that's gone really well? What are some memorable moments for you?
Okay. So a memorable moment is like anytime someone, for example, like Annie does this a lot. Like if you play like some double and then someone freaks out so much, they come up to you and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Those moments are the best moments in my opinion. It's just like, you're so keen to show your mates like, oh, look what I fucking set up and all that. And then they just flip out over it. It's the best.
You know what it is as well? Is like if you're like praying with someone and it's like, you know, like if you're praying with DJs, everyone's got fucking decks out, right? It's like you can't not. And then you're like on there and you're DJing and you're like, oh, I kind of want to play what I have prepared, but oh no, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm just gonna wait for it. And then you finally kind of get there and you just fucking rinse some shit and you're just like, fuck yeah, dude.
I suck at that. I just play what I have prepared, and I'm like, oh, I have to prepare more now. I don't want to play the same stuff. It's
Just give them the early shit. It's like, oh fuck, I gotta try it out.
Yeah, I have to learn how to do that. Like,
fuck,
just hold off.
It's just hold it off for a second.
Yeah.
What about one of your biggest? Have you had a moment that like really where your set just went absolutely tits up?
Oh, plenty of times.
Yeah. What's the biggest? What's the most memorable one of those?
Oh, okay. This actually wasn't too long ago. It ended up being like the funniest set of all time. Like, it was so much fun, just laughing the whole time. But again, with Toby, we were back to backing at 871 for a Midnight Spinners collab, and we had complete opposite types of drum and bass prepared, and kind of caught me off guard, and so it would just be constant vibe changes, and we'd look at the crowd and they're just not having it. And the faces on people just made me crack up because I was like, they have no idea what is about to happen next. And
dude,
it's just,
I feel like instantly, like everyone just has an image of what that looks like for them. It's like that fucking moment where you look out and you're like, all right, like I'm going with it, I'm going for it. And you look out and it's like, didn't happen. It just didn't fucking happen. You're like, oh my fucking god. But no, like you're absolutely right though, where it's just like you end up just fucking laughing and just having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's just like it ends up being like the funniest shit ever.
Yeah. It was like mistake central as well, so it made it even better. It's
Yeah,
just
fuck yeah.
this has to be the worst set these people will ever hear in their life.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will happily take the wooden spoon for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
You gotta start leaning into it and just be like, this is just what's fucking happening, man.
Yeah.
This is just what's fucking happening. Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious. What kind of vibes were you guys playing, just so you can get an idea?
So I was a bunch of minimal, and then Toby was the most full-on neuro of all time. It's just
Oh my
like
God.
match made in hell, but
Yeah, match made. Hell yeah, literally. It's like at that point, just start playing liquid and just doubling liquid with like hard neuro or something.
Oh, yeah.
And
Bro.
just be like, fuck it, bro.
I was so tempted to just whip out some hard style or something and just make
Oh my
it even
God.
worse
Yeah,
or better.
dude. Who knows? Who knows,
knows?
mate? Who knows? Just fucking double it. Who cares
Yeah.
if the hard style's at 150? Put it up. Bring it up. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you know one thing that I tried doing one time, just like with some mates that I found actually worked, it blew my mind,
Hmm.
was that you can just put like drum and bass rollers with UKG. And if you just
Hmm.
slow down the D&B, it still has the same like drum pattern.
Yeah,
That blew my fucking mind, dude. I didn't know that was a thing.
we love rollers.
Dude, okay,
They're so
okay.
good. Like,
Dude, I'm actually gonna come back to this because I actually
Yeah.
thought of a game I wanted to play with you. I want to play a game of Hot or Not with like different genres and different artists. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it because I was actually really curious to know like where your genres kind of lie. But I mean, you mentioned hardstyle. Are you big into the hardstyle as well? Or
yeah. So I do like some hard style. Like I'll go to
Nice.
the HSU festivals throughout the year and all that. Can't really listen to it away from them too much, but like for a festival, they are perfect. Best setting for it. Like makes such an epic atmosphere as well.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, 100%. Like you're absolutely right. Like I don't, because I'm not a huge hardstyle listener. I won't listen to it, you know, on my day to day. But seeing it live is just different. It just
Yeah.
is an experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you say you would? Would you say you would prefer to see a big drum and bass festival or a big hardstyle festival?
Probably drum and bass still,
That's fair.
but it's more like I like to dabble in the hard style festivals,
Right,
kinda. And
right.
and their productions are top tier. So it really
Yeah.
depends what I want to go for.
Yeah, true. A bit of a mood kind of thing.
Yeah, if I want to see crazy production, hard style all the way. If I want to hear music that I just genuinely love, then drum and bass is a no brainer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, that's my preferences.
Are there any genres that you listen to that kind of like, do you have like any guilty pleasure EDM that you listen to? Or is it like, are you generally kind of cut with like the drum and bass hard style?
No, I wouldn't say in terms of EDM, I wouldn't say anything so much for guilty pleasure.
What about outside of EDM?
But outside, I do. Yeah,
What,
I do like some Dua Lipa, you know,
Fuck yeah, dude.
some white
yeah.
girl tunes. You know what I mean? Like
Fuck yeah,
Harry
dude.
Styles.
Fuck yeah,
It's
dude.
just such a vibe sometimes. Like
No, 100%, dude. Like, come on. It's just like, dude, white chicks have it right. It's like, I was talking about this with my brother the other day. It's like, dude, acai bowls as well.
oh,
Dude, I'm just saying, right? If I could have like a perfect day, I kind of want it to be a bit like a stereotypical white chick day where it's like, you know, you have an acai bowl, you go to the gym, you get a coffee,
yeah,
right?
sunny day.
Right, yeah, exactly. You like go for a fucking brunch, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I fucking love that.
You always
And,
feel
like,
so
you-
good as well after. It's like
What was it?
you feel so good afterwards as well.
yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
really nice.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. It's like wholesome. Yeah, exactly. It's like wholesome music too. It's just
Yeah.
like, I mean, I feel like everyone shits on pop, but at the same time, it's like, who hasn't
Yeah.
listened to it?
Yeah, everyone grows up with it at some point. Like when
Exactly.
they're younger, you know. There's
Exactly.
no avoiding it.
No, literally. You know, I know something that my girlfriend kind of inundated me with was country music, because she's from Armidale. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've probably fucking said this like a billion times on here because it's like, whatever. She's from Armidale, and it's just like, it's so classic that it really is just Farmville out there, and it's just all fucking country music, and like, it's not even that bad. I can't even lie. Like, have you ever listened to country?
I haven't really given it a chance, to be fair. Like, I don't know. I just never thought to like just put it on. So
Dude, I'm actually I want to after this I want to send you a guy who makes country. His name's Wheelie Walker Jr. It's because the thing about country is like a lot of the time the music is just like a complete fucking piss take.
Yeah.
It's like I've talked about this before. There's a song called Dick Down in Dallas. That's a
Great.
fucking banger, dude. That's a fucking banger. I should have got you to read those
Wonder what
lyrics
that
for
song's
the
about.
sound check. Yeah, dude, it's a fucking banger. And it's just like, yeah, this other guy makes this whole album where it's all just like, fuck this job, just like beer and tits. And it's just the dumbest fucking shit ever. It's like, I thought country music was like my Silverado.
Yeah.
No, dude, apparently the fucking talking about was random shit. I don't know. I guess that completely, I fucking missed that boat.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to get to know your genre taste and your artist taste a little bit because
Okay.
I would say, I don't know you very well, but you're a D&B connoisseur. Maybe you don't want to call yourself that.
Yeah.
but I'd say you know your D&B.
Yeah.
So I want to play a game with you to kind of to get it a little bit deeper. And I've got a bunch of names here and I'm just going to ask hot or not. And you say whether you fuck with them or you don't fuck with them and why.
All right.
So, I mean, first off the rip, we've got an easy one. It's just Dimension.
I think it's a bit generic, but it's definitely a vibe sometimes.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, yeah, straight into it.
Some
Fuck
of
yeah.
some of his older tracks are really good as well.
Dude, actually, yes. This is something that I wanted. This is what I was thinking with Dimension, right? Is that if you look at the Offender album, what's that album called? I can't remember what the album was actually
Not
called.
sure.
It was, but you know the fucking one where he's got like Offender in there and he's got like,
Yeah. Or yeah.
is that the one? Yeah. He's like, and
think
he's
so.
got like all the old school, like kind of like neuro-y stuff. Do you fuck with that stuff or you kind of like,
It's more like the newer Dimension stuff I don't fuck with so much. But anything
right.
before, I don't know when he switched it up a bit to be more commercial, but anything from before that moment I like. Like I don't find myself downloading his newer tracks so much anymore, stuff like that. But-
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you're right though. It's like he is like I feel like he has. It's so interesting. So I feel like someone like Dimension almost like created the generic.
Yeah.
All right. What about K9?
Yeah, K9 makes some bangers.
Do
Yeah.
you fuck with his old? Do you what about his like old school kind of stuff? Do you like his old school stuff or his new stuff?
So his old school stuff, I'm pretty sure I've heard a fair bit of it, and I'm sure that I have some of it, but I don't know which ones are old and which ones are new.
Yeah.
I don't really research into particular songs as much.
Yeah.
It's just like if I hear it, I like it, it's downloaded, never worry about it again. Like
Yeah.
But definitely he's very good.
Fuck yeah. What about Simula?
Don't even get me started. That man can be my dad.
Oh,
like
dude, yeah.
Simula. Oh my god. And his new I'm pretty sure it's a new track. I
Oh
could be
my
wrong
God.
here. Mimic.
Dude, oh my god. You know what happened to I had the most fucking embarrassing moment with Mimic, right? Because you know when he was still a dub, right? Who didn't know it, right? That song fucking bangs. Like, I'm so with you, dude. I fucking love that song. I tried to explain it to someone before I went to D&B All Stars, and I don't know if you've ever tried to describe songs, like D&B songs, but it's hard. It's hard when you're trying to describe the sounds. And I was saying to my mate, I was like, all right, so there's like this one fucking song I really want to hear. It kind of goes like, yeah. And he was just like,
What?
what the fuck are you saying to me right now? What the fuck is this, dude? I'm like, no, because like, yeah. It's like, shut up, dude.
He's like, look, trust me, you'll understand.
Just trust me, dude. But no, yeah, you're really fucking with Simula.
Yeah, and he's got a Flight of Fam remix, which I would actually kill someone to get. Honestly, not actually, but
I mean,
that
like,
song is
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Let's say
Allegedly.
that song is perfect, but it's like so doubleable. Like,
Oh, dude, yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, I feel like, and that's something about D&B, which like, because I've definitely kind of like moved closer towards dubstep nowadays, because I've just like enjoyed making it more.
Yeah.
But like the thing about D&B that just makes it so perfect is how you can just double so easily. And And it's like the flow of it. And you also, and the best thing about it is like you have those songs that you know that you can double. And so you just fucking crunch them out. And you're just like, I don't care what I put with this, but it'll work.
Yeah, every set, different double with the same song.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Until you find like the perfect one.
yeah, exactly.
Do you often plan your sets or do you let it free flow and then like try to come up with doubles on the fly?
So I've been practicing that a fair bit, fully freestyling. It's something I do want to start incorporating into my sets, but the bigger sets I'll always plan. Like, for example, last week I had a test run of that freestyling thing, and it went all right. It wasn't because I wanted to, it's just my USB just didn't want to work. So I didn't have my playlist, but I had backups. But that's definitely something I want to do more often.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise I'm a big planner up until now.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like planning's like you just feel so much more secure. You're just like, let's keep a fucking lid on it, guys.
Yeah.
Because then you know that you're gonna hit the point where you're there and you're scrambling and you're like, oh fuck, I have like 30 seconds to just have a new song ready to go. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
No, I think that's kind of cool. Like trying to incorporate that, especially as like D&B. What have you been doing do you practice at home just like freestyling shit or do you just like every once in a while just go to the
So I just freestyle at home all the time.
Nice.
And whatever I find, I'll put it into a playlist until that playlist seems like stacked enough. And then I'll just spend a day or two ordering it, maybe longer if it's not working out. But
yeah.
yeah.
I want to know, what are your thoughts on Friction?
Friction? Yeah, he is an incredible DJ and an incredible artist. I saw him the other day and my respect for him went 100 times.
Yeah.
Like I've said it to a few people recently, like he blew me out of the park. Like I thought he was going to be like kind of generic in terms of mixing, like very commercial and all that, but no. He was so technical and he played like every subgenre in the same set. His flow was amazing. Like top 3 sets I've seen this year.
Damn, that's fucking sick. Because I think I know I can be a bit judgy towards Friction because you listen to his music, you're like, oh, generic.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I've never seen him, so that's actually fucking sick. What would you say are the top 3 artists you've ever seen in terms of whether it's like an experience that you didn't expect or someone that you saw and you thought it was going to be sick and it was like better than sick?
Okay. Well, I'm going to say sets because one of them is a back-to-back.
Oh, no.
I was Serum back-to-back Voltage at D&B All-Stars this year.
Yeah.
That was definitely one of the best sets I've seen. And then you got Friction as well. See, for number 3, it's a tough one because a lot of people don't agree with me, but I really liked Headaches at D&B All-Stars 360. Not 360, just the festival
Yeah, the
thing.
D&B All-Stars.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like his mixing style is really trippy.
Yeah.
And, you know, fundamentally it's not amazing, right? But I like that kind of confusing aspect to mixing sometimes, especially when you're at peak time, when everyone's peaking.
Yeah.
And
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And then, I don't know. I really rate that. Otherwise, boo. Because it's just such a vibe. Just like dark, almost techie sometimes. Just I really like that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I feel like you're going a bit against the grain with the Rollers because it's like I feel like there's a big discussion whether Rollers is dead or not.
Yeah,
like you standing by. You're standing strong with the Rollers.
Yeah. I'd love to see more like roller / like really heavy drum and bass sets in Sydney because a lot of those artists they're either A, not big enough to tour like around the world, or 2, there's just not much of a market for it here in Sydney because like the people that like drum and bass, like the masses, they like the more generic stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, I'd love to see someone like SMG come down, you know, just people like with that style.
Yeah.
Or you got Kings of Rollers going to Auckland next year, so
I saw
that'll definitely be an experience.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Fucking
Yeah.
oath. Straight up your alley then. Fuck yeah, dude.
Just more of that, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because it's like, it's kind of funny because now like the similar style is just so fucking in that it's like rollers is just behind it pretty much.
Yeah.
It's basically similar is just like rollers but jump up. So then
Yeah.
what's going to stop it just from going back to rollers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking oath. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple more, see what you reckon.
All right.
All right. But Delta Heavy.
I fuck with Delta Heavy.
Fuck with Delta Heavy.
Yeah. It's really boppy
Yeah.
and
yeah.
always good vibes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them live, although they are coming soon, so very
Yeah.
keen for that.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go in blind. Haven't seen a video of them playing nothing.
Fuck yeah,
so
dude.
Really hope they're good.
Fuck yeah. No, Delta Heavy are good. Delta Heavy as well, like, are you into 4x4?
Oh,
Kind of 4
yes.
That's,
Yes.
dude. Yeah, I mean, like, shit, dude. Delta Heavy is basically as 4x4 as you can get.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
basically help make 4x4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 4x4 is like such a staple in all my sets, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
the high energy sets that I make so much of it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, fucking oath. All right. I'll ask you two more, all right? I want to know, what do you reckon about Bass Stripper?
I think, look, I don't know about in the UK, but from what I've heard here in Sydney, I think he's quite underrated, at least here. Because I've seen him twice now, and both times he was very, very good. But I keep hearing people say he's kind of mid, he's not that great, and I just don't know where they're coming from with that.
That's so interesting. Yeah, because I land on the mid section. Because it's like, because I think my personal experience is like it sounds, for me it's like, it's really interesting because it's made really well, but I guess it's like a preference thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like you can't really help just like a preference thing because then I can sit here and say that I might find it a bit more bland, but it's like, you know, a lot of people don't like dubstep. It's like, so it's like the same fucking deal. But that's good. So hot for Bass Stripper, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then I want to know about Annex. Do you listen to much Annex?
I don't know his song names off the top of my head,
Okay.
but I did see him play Shook, and he was very good, and I do rate a lot of his production.
Fuck yeah.
I've got a mate, Sully, as well. He's very big on Annex. You probably know him.
Yeah.
And he's been showing me a few of his songs that I haven't heard before every now and
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
It's always sick. So,
Fuck yeah.
yeah, I do rate Annex.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Would you ever get into producing as well? Because I didn't catch whether you said before that you were making your own 4x4.
No. So I'm getting into producing. Yeah, I'm learning,
Fuck yes, dude.
but I'm pretty early into it. But
Yeah.
we're getting there.
Yeah. What are you learning on?
Ableton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You went the Ableton. Good choice. Good
Yeah,
choice.
I was lucky enough to have Sully give me his second key, so it's a good lad for that.
Fuck yeah. So
Very
you
good
actually
lad
got
for that.
free. That's
Yeah.
so fucking ideal, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be making, do you reckon you're really keen to like get onto the DMB, make the 4x4, kind of like just
Or
start
just
getting
make
that going?
anything really.
Yeah.
I have a bit of time now. I got a bit packed in with bookings recently, so I haven't had way too much time to do it. But for like, I've probably got another week and a half that I can just lock in and try and learn as much as I can.
Yeah.
Before I get
Yeah.
busy again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Very happy
Nice.
about that.
Yeah, fuck yeah, good call. Especially being on a cob for free. That's super ideal.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to take me back a little bit to I'm really fascinated by how you were talking about that you're really into game development.
Yeah.
Because I want to know a little bit more about that because that's really fascinating to me because that's such a cool kind of like world that I feel like every single dude at some point at least thinks that they want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I had a point when I was 15 that I wanted to be a game developer. It's like I feel like every single dude kind of has that. What was that like learning about that? And, like where did that come from? Were you like where that like kind of inspiration come from to do that?
So it was it wasn't something I set out to do. It was like I finished high school after year 11 and I didn't want to do year 12. There were a lot of problems back then.
Yeah.
So it was just a bit too much, but I was left a bit lost. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So my mum brought up the idea of TAFE and how they've got subsidized courses and all that. So we looked into it and we saw that could get a game development for Cert 4. Saw that was subsidized. So we were like, okay, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
I also did a semester of cybersecurity before that, but I didn't really like it.
Oh,
So yeah, that's how I met Smokey.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So that's
Fuck
pretty
yeah.
sick.
I feel like you'd be good at producing if you're good at like working computers. Because I know we were saying like just off mic before, it's like producing is basically the same as being like a tech guy. It's like it's the exact same shit.
That would be the dream, to be able to put my ideas straight onto a screen. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
to just be able to do it, not have to think too much. That's the end goal.
Yeah, 100%.
Just-
If you're able to kind of work your way around like a computer and you know what you're doing, you know about softwares and all that kind of shit,
Yeah.
then you're kind of like right in there. If you don't mind me asking, what made you not want to go into year 12? Because it's quite like I feel like it's such a normalized thing to be kind of like forced into this streamlined, this streamlined path of year 11, year 12, then, you do uni and then you get a job and then that's your life.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting when someone breaks out of that, because I kind of admire that, because it's fucking it's not the norm. It's a pretty fucking terrifying thing to do. So what was that like for you, that process?
Well, there was a lot of things happening in my life that weren't so great.
Right.
Over the course of 4 years, probably,
Right.
until that point. And it was all still going on. And I just thought I wouldn't be able to actually get through year 12 with all that stuff happening.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like it's so much better to actually just get into the world as well. Like just be in TAFE, be learning about actual like life. Because that's the only way to do it. It's just like, it's almost just like year 12 and like fucking uni and all that. It's just like, it's almost like it's not real. It feels like it's not real.
Yeah.
Because then you get out of it, you're just like, oh, dude, I haven't even counted life yet. And it's like, you don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to like exist as like an adult in the fucking world.
Yeah. I swear it's like when you're finishing high school, you think, oh, she'll be right. I've got it figured out, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you're in the real world, it's like a massive smack in the face. Like, just wake up, bro. You know what I mean?
Dude. Fuck yeah.
It's like,
Did you have any moments where you kind of like felt that, where you were kind of in a situation with just like real people, real environment, and just being like, oh, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Did you kind of have
like,
that?
I feel like being in a class with a bunch of like people much older than me, for example, like at TAFE, that happens a lot. If you're 17, 18, you're probably going to be the youngest by quite a bit.
Yeah.
And that was definitely a wake-up call. Just seeing what like people just do, you know what I mean? Like what's normal for them. Whereas for me, that stuff would be a chore. And you can kind of start to think in your head, like, when is this going to happen for me? You know what I mean? Like, when is it going to snap? Because right now this seems impossible.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of that back and forth with that thinking, doing good. I got it now, back to, oh my God, this is so much. And then back to that. It's just a cycle.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, 100%. It's so funny. It's like, I feel like everyone also has like a moment, even when they're younger than that, just to kind of realize that like nobody knows the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like you kind of have like a realization of like all of a sudden, oh my God, being an adult is just kind of pretending that you know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And you don't. You just got to pretend like you do. It's just dude.
That is a very good way to put it, actually.
Dude, literally, I'm sure it's like, I think it was the first time that I realized that, like, I don't want to say it like this, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's the way that it came in my head. It was like the first time I realized that my parents are like idiots in their own way. But like, it's quite an aggressive statement. Obviously, I don't really feel that. But it's like realizing, oh, I know that you're wrong right now.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was a possibility. It's like, I didn't know that could happen.
But my parents were always right.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like 14, you're just like, what is real? It's like, what the fuck's going on? It's like, hey, dude, nothing's real. Nothing's fucking real. But no, I fucking love that because it's like, it is just like that kind of real world experience that you kind of realize I'm just fucking existing right now.
Yeah. No one's got it figured out.
Nobody. No one's got any fucking idea, bro.
Just trotting along.
Everyone's
just getting through it.
Trotting along, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, like, where do you kind of see yourself in, the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years even, like, in terms of your career, in terms of where you want to be? Where do you want to be just in the future?
So, I don't know. I feel like with the whole finding music thing, I've kind of got an end goal now, and it's like I want to like make a statement in some way. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just finish my life and then everyone forgets about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to leave something. So I feel like with music, it's definitely a really good way to do that, because if you can make it work and, you end up doing well, you're definitely going to make a difference in at least someone's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're going to leave a mark there. And that's pretty much why I'm doing it, to be honest. So in all honesty, in 5, 10, 20 years, what I'd really love to see is to be doing really well and to be able to be able to do music like full time. And just, be happy doing it. Like, I found something I love, so I just want to keep at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. And you're so right in terms of like just being able to like make a difference in at least someone's life.
Yeah.
So it's like what connects people more than music? It's like people had music before language.
Yeah.
It's like back in the fucking days. Like that's like some of like the purest form of like humanity and art is just being able to connect with someone and just be able to like put something from your brain onto some sort of physical medium.
Yeah.
That you can just show someone or like listen, like get someone to listen to, and they can instantly just be like, "Oh, dude, I get that."
Yeah.
Even though it's just like this abstract fucking thing. So I think it's really fucking cool that you've been able to kind of find that too, and be able to figure out that it is something that you want to do.
Yeah.
So I think that's really fucking commendable. I think you're on the right fucking track as well, getting booked all the time. Cause like I said, you're like absolutely on one in the scene. But yeah, dude, fucking oath. So like, where would you want to go from here? Would you want to be like headlining? Do you want to kind of like get the DJing to a level where you can support yourself, or are you just going to produce and just fucking hunk down? Like, what's the balance between like working on producing and working on DJing for you?
Well, I hear a lot of people talk about stigmatism around like a lot of good DJs aren't good producers and vice versa and all that. And I wouldn't say like I want to break that, but I don't want to be in that category. You know what I mean? I want to be able to make good music and be able to put on good shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there's no harm in working at both of them as much as you can. So yeah, I do. I don't know. I just feel like if you make music, right, and people like it, people are going to be excited to see you, right? They're going to be G'd up for a good time, all that.
Yeah.
And sometimes, for example, if I'm in that situation, I'll go see this artist that I've wanted to see. I hate that feeling of being let down when they aren't very good at playing live as well. Because it's like, in that case, it's like I enjoyed the opener more than the headliner.
Yeah.
Like I love opening sets, by the way. Like the more minimal techie shit, I love that. So that's why I'm saying the opener. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if you can put on a really good show, it makes it all the more worth it, because your fans or whatever, they'll leave that like, yeah, that was so good, like so worth it. I'm very keen for the next one. Like
and it's like it's performance and it's like an experience. I mean, like you said with like the hard style, it is just like an experience.
Yeah.
And if you can do that and you can make that happen, then it's like, fuck yeah, people are gonna come back, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But no, you're absolutely right as well. That like a lot of people need, a lot of fucking DJs probably need to become better DJs and not just producers.
Yeah, I mean, there's no hate on producing. I have so much respect for producers, but it just feels like sometimes they put zero effort into mixing.
Yeah.
Like I've definitely seen
Yeah.
that a few times, and I
Yeah.
never quite understood it. But to each their own, right?
Yeah, of course. I guess it's like at the end of the day, fuck. I mean, like I can't really talk shit about someone who's doing it professionally. So
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
I'm like, well, I guess they had fucking something, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Was there ever an artist that you saw that you were underwhelmed by?
There's definitely a few. I'm not gonna name any names, but there's
Understandable.
definitely a few. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll fucking name drop, dude. I fucking
Fuck it.
fuck it, dude. It's funny. I remember I supported Rover. I felt bad though. This was like a
Steppers?
stinky show. No, dude, this was way before then.
Oh.
This was in Canberra in October 2023. And this was literally like 2 months before Eyes on Me came out.
Yeah.
So it's Canberra for one, and Rover hasn't he hasn't popped like that yet. And it was so funny because like he came down like he was like this timid, just like fucking 20-year-old guy. And it was just so funny because I was talking to him and he was just like, yeah, dude, I don't really like, he's just like, I don't really fucking DJ. He's just like, I just make the tunes. He's got like the sickest tunes. But I remember watching him, and to be fair, there was like 6 people there. So that is one of the shows that he's probably gonna be like, oh, dude, when you fucking start out, man, you're not gonna be having a good time.
That's so something he's gonna remember.
Yeah, in like the worst way.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, no, 100%. But it was like, like this is like you said, when it was just like mixing, it's just like not there. But also, it's like, if you got cool songs, you got cool songs.
Yeah.
I'm not getting fucking flown overseas. No one's getting fucking flown overseas to play shows. So fucking power to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to ask you one more question before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, have you learnt any lessons about yourself or about just life in general, getting into DJing, getting into music, and your journey into that? What's something you've kind of like taken away from all that?
I've definitely learnt that it doesn't hurt to be nice. You know what I mean? That's a really good question, but I've never thought about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I see a lot of people almost letting it get to their heads, and then it shows. And I don't know. I just see that and be like, wow, like that's not something I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I never really thought about that.
I mean, I think that's a great kind of statement to go off, is that like kindness doesn't hurt. Because it's like, I fully, absolutely agree that like people aren't stupid. People can tell when, someone's just doing the wrong shit for the wrong reasons. And you can also really fucking tell when someone's doing the right shit for the right reasons. I really just believe that like karma fucking comes around no matter what. Like you can't have sustainability without like good fucking karma.
Exactly.
Like I don't need to get all Wookiee on everyone, on everyone, but it's like, it's just true, man. It's like the energy that you put out is the energy you get back, and you can really fucking see that.
Yeah.
Especially
exactly.
in like a tight fucking community like DJing and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, fucking oath. Well, like, I'm fucking stoked that you're getting into producing though, because it's like, it sounds like your head's really in the right fucking place.
Yeah, I'm very keen to keep learning. Honestly, there is so much to learn. Like,
Who's your favorite?
wow.
Wait, okay, no, I got another good question. Who's your favorite YouTube tutorials that you've been watching? Have you been getting into any like big YouTube tutorials? 'Cause I feel like everyone that's produced and like used YouTube like everyone kind of has their one or two channels. They go like, oh yeah, it's like the same as DJing, right?
I've only seen one video.
Okay, so you haven't delved in yet.
Well, it's more like what I've been doing is just messing around with stuff, seeing what different effects, different dials in those effects do.
Damn.
I guess my YouTube tutorial would be Sir Mushu. Just hop in a Discord call like, Mushu, how do I do this?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's fucking, dude. That's balls to the walls, bro. I fucking respect the shit out of that. You're just like, nah, dude, fuck YouTube, bro. I'm just gonna twist knobs till something happens.
Well, I
balls to the
definitely
fucking
should
walls.
start watching videos because the one video I watched, I learned so much. But hey, I'm just having fun with it.
100%, man, 100%, and that's all you gotta fucking do with it.
Yeah.
Well, bro, thank you so much for fucking coming on, having a chat, man.
Thank you for having me on. That was good fun.
No, dude, no, fucking thank you, bro. Thank you.